Hello guys, and welcome to today's special tropical update here. As of I think it was either 10 or 11 last night, Tropical Storm Edouard formed here in the far North Atlantic here. It is a 40-mile-per-hour wind, and the National Hurricane Center is predicting this to go up to 45 as it transitions into a extratropical system here. It has 1,008 millibars as the minimal central pressure, and its location is 39.0 north and 53.6 west. And the movement is really fast at 36 miles per hour or 31 knots. Before we look into the details of the Tropical Storm Edouard, we're going to look at these other disturbances too. This is Invest 98L. It is a small low-pressure system that has moved inland over Florida Panhandle. The small low is forecast to evolve into a larger low-pressure system and move northeastward near the coast of the Carolinas. Since the low is currently over land, no development is expected today or tomorrow. However, some development will be possible if the system moves back over water on Wednesday or Thursday. Formation chances of 48 hours is 10%, and the formation in 5 days is 40%. And here we have another disturbance. They're all popping up now. I wouldn't expect it to stay too quiet for the rest of the year. I bet we're gonna have something almost every week from here on, I would imagine. Because this season has been really weird so far, and I expect it to get even weirder as the time goes by. And here's disturbances too. It is a tropical wave that continues to produce disorganized showers and thunderstorms several hundred miles east of the Windward Islands. Some slight development of this system is possible today before environmental conditions become hostile for development on Tuesday. The wave is forecast to move through the Lesser Antilles on Tuesday and could produce locally heavy rainfall and gusty winds on some of those islands. Formation chances is 10% on both the 48 and the 5 day, so something to look forward to. So let's go back to the home page here. As you can see, here's the details on Tropical Storm Edouard. As you can see, it's moving rather quickly at 40 miles an hour. That says 36. I don't know why they haven't changed that. Anyways, here is the public advisory here. We're going to take a look here. Here's all of your compass lovers out there. It's 55. It's moving at 55 degrees or to the northeast. This is supposed to be keeping this motion for the next several days. Maximum sustained winds are near 40 miles per hour with higher gusts. Little significant change in strength is forecast before Edouard is forecast to become post-tropical later today or tonight. Post-tropical, extratropical, they're both pretty much the same thing. So, the tropical storm force winds extend out to 60 miles, mainly to the southeast of the center. And the next complete advisory is coming up here in about a little less than an hour. So we're going to take a look at forecast discussion here. The cyclone is located in a region of strong southwesterly vertical wind shear, is heading for colder water, and is approaching a frontal system. This combination should lead to extratropical transformation between the now 12 hours and 24 hours. I say now because it's moving between now and all these times because it's moving pretty fast. Let's be honest here. And it is possible that Edouard could strengthen a little as transition occurs. After transition, the extratropical low should persist for another 24 hours or so before the circulation dissipates. The new intensity forecast is unchanged from the previous track. This is the most important notes right here. So it could reach up to 45 miles per hour before it totally goes kaput. At least that's what it's showing here. Alright, here's our details. Actually, let me check something real quick. Because I think I was going to... Holy crap, I was right. It is 39.9. Holy cow. I just guessed that out of the moon. What's going on? Alright. Location is 39.9 north, 51.7 west. Maximum sustained winds are 40 knots. Oh, so it is 45 miles an hour right now. So there you go. It's already happening. The central pressure is 1,007 millibars. Environmental pressure is 1,013 millibars. Radius of circulation is 100 nautical miles. Radius of maximum wind is 40 nautical miles. And as you can see, there's nothing on the northeast and the northwest side. It's 0 nautical miles. Everything is down to the southwest and the southeast. There, here's the storm track from the National Hurricane Center for you guys. It's still going to be fully tropical by this evening, but then transition overnight into a extratropical system according to this. And here is the forecast models here. Yeah, so they've already updated this. This is at the next advisory, you will see this at 45 miles an hour by the majority, if not all, of the models here. So that's pretty interesting. It is strengthening a little bit as it transitions. As I said, it still has another like 24 hours of being tropical. You know, so I'm gonna do one a little bit better here. I'm gonna go with 50 miles an hour. We're just gonna have to wait and see what the actual, you know, estimates are, because they're just getting this stuff off of radar and stuff. It's not like there's planes going through it. So we just have to go out on the environmental conditions and the looks on the radar. I do believe that's how it goes, if there's no planes going out. Speaking of radars, if it loads, there is Tropical Storm Edouard, and look at that blow up, man. This time yesterday it was looking like a sad little storm, but now it's really coming back here with a vengeance. It's like, nah, I'm not going out like that. So pretty much Edouard pulled a Dolly 2.0. As you can see, it's trying to get some outflow here going. You can see the spin, obviously. It got some pretty healthy spin to it. And you can see that the clouds are spanning out a little bit. That is that southwesterly shear that it was talking about. So that's why some of these showers are being disconnected from the actual storm itself and spreading towards the north and east. But as you can see, these are pretty cold cloud tops here. These are like getting up there to like minus 70 degrees temperatures, and that's getting up there. Yeah. Now, if we had these, that'd probably be a hurricane, but we don't. But yeah, there's that. I want to go back here real quick and talk about Invest 98L here real quick. 98L location is 30.9 north, 85.1 west, maximum winds of 20 knots, which is 25 miles an hour. So whatever you see in knots, usually you go up 5 miles an hour. Go up 5 miles an hour from that, and then you got your actual wind speed in miles per hour. Minimal central pressure is 1,011 millibars. Environmental pressure is 1,014 millibars. And radius of circulation is a long, big one. 200 nautical miles. That's a pretty big circulation for what it's looking like. Radius of maximum winds is 30 nautical miles. And here you see where the low is. It's right on the borders of Alabama, Georgia, and Florida. So that's pretty neat to see right there. It's affecting all the L's on all 3 states pretty much. Now some models want to take this and keep it on land for a while before getting back into sea. So this may not end up being Fae after all, just because of how long it's probably going to stay on land. But we're just going to have to wait and see. This one wants to keep it on land almost always. So if this pans out, we're definitely not getting any tropical development out of this. Here is the intensity forecast for Invest 98L, and as you can see, this is an outlier, so don't pay attention to that. This is like the only actual model that wants to take it up to a minimal tropical storm. Well, everything wants this to be a sad storm. Maybe a tropical depression at the most. So, you know, if anything changes, I'll definitely keep you guys informed on this. So, there's that. We're going to take a look at the GFS here. And as you can see, here's our surprise pop-up MDR storm here. Western MDR storm that has 1,008 millibars. There's Tropical Storm Edouard here with 1,007 millibars. Here's our high pressure that backed off a little bit because of Edouard making its move to the north and east with a frontal system. So that this Edouard plus the frontal system really helped to like degenerate this high to the east. So we're gonna go through time here. We're gonna go about 5 days today. There's 1,003 millibars, and as you can see already, this Western MDR system is already faded out. It's still a tropical wave, but it's faded. And here is our Invest 98L right here. It's trying to do something. According to the GFS, it's 1,008 millibars, maybe a depression at the very least. We got an interesting feature down here that may need watching in the next 3 days. Thousand and 6 millibars. It may be trying to go for a tropical storm. Maybe going. Here's another wave right here that may need watching. And let's see what the wind shear values was like here at this current time. Oh, well, okay. It really looks like it's trying to go for a tropical storm status according to the GFS before making landfall in Connecticut at the 114, 120 mark. So this is 5 days out. So anywhere along the East Coast, you may be looking at tropical depression or tropical storm Faye in the coming days. It just depends on what verifies and what pans out here. Here's the European. Here's where is tropical storm Edouard is at right now, I do believe. Oh no, that's the frontal system. Wait, let me take a look at this real quick. One more time. Yeah, this is probably Edouard right here. This is the frontal system. I had to double take there for a minute because the European is kind of confusing when it has bubbly stuff like this popping up and stuff. But yeah, I do believe this is the frontal system and this is Edouard. So we're gonna go out through time, and then you can see here, this is 24 hours out, and it really bundles itself together here. This look right here is why I'm going at 50 instead of 45. It doesn't show our Western MDR system because this is 24 hours out and it's probably not going to last that long. So that's probably why it's not picking that up. But you can see the tropical waves here that are coming off. So, you know, they're starting to get more frequent as we go along in July here. And there is what is trying to become Tropical Storm Faye at 120 hours. That is 5 days out. You know, we got interesting times coming. Very interesting times coming. That is all for today's Atlantic outlook. Maybe later on today I'll have a look at the Eastern Pacific. Anyways, thank you guys for watching and have a nice day.